Hello and welcome back to my old school RuneScape progress series. Thank you very much for watching. This is part x+4. And since the last part I haven't really made a lot of gains, but I have been working on Slayer a little bit. And I guess this is just how I'm going to start off this episode. Doing some Slayer because it's more fun than working on some of my other skills or worrying about where the money is going to come from my buyables. And in the process of doing Slayer, I'm going to be saving up some points and trying for a Jad task so that I can go and get my Fire Cape back. So look out for that in the near future. Alright, currently I have a Dagonoth's task, which I am going to be doing at some point, but not right this moment. I was just taking a little woodcutting break, and I just wanted to say that if you've done any of the Varrock Diaries, make sure that every day that you remember to do so, come to Varrock and buy the battle staffs, because it is a very good way to just make a little bit of profit every single day. Since I've done all of the Varrock Diaries, I can buy 120 battle staffs at 7k each. And all you have to do is just grab some money out the bank, teleport to the center of Varrock, buy the staffs, and run to the Grand Exchange and then flip them. And it's just like a guaranteed, X profit a day, depending on the going rate for battle staffs. But I usually am taking away like 150k profit every day just for doing this, as long as I remember. And it's just super easy. So make sure you're doing this if you've done the Varrock Diaries. Let's just quickly see how much I get. So I came here with 1 mil, and I'm leaving with 152k. Look at that. Easy profit. Alright, now I'm going to go and do a quick Calquat tree run. Alright, I'm on my way to harvest the Calquat tree, and on my way I always like to stop by and just pick the coconuts from this palm tree, because it's always right along the way when I take the charter boat to Brimhaven. Get a little bit of extra experience and get some coconuts in case I need them for anything. And I don't think I mentioned it at the beginning of this new episode, but I did get from 90 to 91 woodcutting. Very slowly. It's just kind of what I AFK'd when I didn't feel like doing anything else in this game. But that is a gain that I made, is 91 woodcutting. So yeah, just forgot to mention that. Can I go? Can I go? I just recorded that clip and I just picked these coconuts and now I can't. God damn it, are you kidding me? I haven't DC'd in ages. What is going on here? My internet didn't drop. It's not my... God damn it. Son of a bitch. This is the second Calquat in a row that's died on me. And they almost never die. The rate at which I successfully grow these is like 95%. That is just like the shittest luck. RIP 12k experience. So I'm really glad that I came back here and instead of going right off to my Slayer task, I just wanted to check how many points I had. And then I realized that I didn't actually buy the thing that allows me to get Tizar as a task. So the whole chance of me getting a Jad task before was just absolutely zero, so I'm really glad I looked here. Alright, so now that is unlocked, and I can actually get Tizar as a task. So now I guess I'm going to go and do my Dagonoth task. Alright, so I just knocked out the Dagonoth task real quick. I've completed 529 tasks in a row, which is quite a few. Let's go back and see what we can get from Neve. Give me a Tizar task. Steel dragons. Ooh, it's kind of gross, but I think I'll do that. Okay, before I move on to doing another task, I am going to be doing some clue scrolls. I got a medium from the Dagonoths almost immediately, and I had a hard just sitting in my bank, so I'm going to do both of these. So I will be back with the rewards. Well, I've finished the medium clue, and this is one of the worst rewards I've ever gotten from any clue ever. Well, this clue was on the short side of hard clues, so I guess I don't feel that bad about the reward being kind of crappy. Lumberyard teleports can actually be useful, mostly for doing other clues. Piscatoris, I have infinite Piscatoris teleports with my Western 4 banner. You know, rune stuff, nature runes is fine. 274 hard treasure trails done, not too bad. 274 since the counter, particularly since I haven't been playing that much or doing a lot of Slayer. But anyway, there's the clues done. Alright, just finished up a Hellhounds task. I don't think I have any clip of me in the video getting that task. I did a little bit of Slayer on stream. But in any case, that task is now done. And Trolls. That's an interesting task. But it's an easy one, and for the sake of building up points, why not? Why hello there. For you, it's been mere seconds, but for me, it's been several days, because I've been playing Fallout 4 every day. And that's it. That's all I've been doing. And I don't even feel bad about it, because Fallout 4 is just fantastic and so much fun. And I'm going to go play some more now. Goodbye. Alright, fine, I won't go play Fallout 4. I'll actually do my Slayer task of Trolls and make some progress in this series. God, I mean, who would actually expect progress out of my progress series, really? Alright, Task of Trolls is done. 532 in a row. Let us teleport to Neve and see what we can get for our next task. Be nice. Oh my god, that's not nice. 91 Iron Dragons is not nice. Oh, okay, we're canceling that. Next. 247 Abyssal Demons. That is a good task. But before I go and do any more Slayer, I'm going to do my Calquat tree run and flip some battle staves. Hallelujah, my Calquat tree did not die this time. So I don't really know why, but I feel like doing some mining. I think probably because it's one of my lower skills and it's semi-AFKable at Motherlode Mine. That's what I like doing for the most part when it comes to skilling, is AFKable stuff. And I'll probably get bored long before I get a level up because I'm still pretty far away. But yeah, I'm just going to do something a little bit different for a little while just to switch things up, I guess. And actually, while I'm just sitting here doing some mining, I think I'll just say really quickly, because I'm probably going to need to say it at some point during this this video anyway, I apologize for how long you've had to wait for this video to come out. It seems to be a pretty consistent trend with these videos. They don't come out very often. And while it's true that this kind of video does take a while to put together, most of this is due to the fact that I don't play RuneScape enough at the moment, and that has not changed at all. I am not playing Destiny at all anymore, really. But, it's November, this is the season of new games coming out, and I have been playing new games. I got Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the Xbox One, and I played that quite a bit, and then since I purchased Fallout, I haven't barely played anything else, because that game is amazing. And originally I bought it for Steam so that I could stream it on this platform and have a better setup with OBS and whatnot, but my computer is too shit to run it because it's got a bad GPU, and that is a disappointing amount of experience from that inventory. But I couldn't run it, so I refunded it, and I purchased it on Xbox, so that's where I've been spending most of my time again. For good reason, though. I think Fallout's a good reason, and I actually have been streaming that quite a bit, so I know that it's still going to be a while before this goes up, but if you want to catch my streams on the Xbox, I mean, there's no face cam or follower alerts or whatever. It's pretty rudimentary, but it's still, it's still something, something to watch when you're waiting for this next RuneScape Progress episode to come out, So, just wanted to talk about that, and as always, I appreciate your patience. So here I am killing some Abbey Demons, and it seems that I have a little bit of ADD when it comes to what I want to train in this game at the moment. Which is really bad. It doesn't help me in any way because I don't stick to something long enough to progress in any significant way. And in my last clip, I think I was mining, and I did not mine for very long at all. And I think the biggest problem is that I'm not sitting down and playing for long enough periods of time to really get anything done. And by the time I sat back down on my computer again to play a little bit, I just feel like doing something else. And I mostly am going to blame this on Fallout 4 because I have been playing almost exclusively that. I never canceled my subscription to RuneScape just to keep myself motivated. I have to think, I'm paying for it, I might as well play it at some point. Hasn't been working that well. Fallout is very fun. But we have to think that, theoretically, at some point, I will have done all there is to do in Fallout. I will be tired of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I will, have gotten over whatever it is I'm playing at the time, and maybe at some point I will become addicted to this game again. I still like it, it's just not as exciting as, what I've been playing lately. But we have to think that at some point that's going to turn around, and then maybe at some point in the future I'll be cranking these videos out, but who knows. Until then, I am going to be trying to make my slow, steady progress as I have been to this point, and hope that you guys will still be patient and will still enjoy it. So I will see you in the next clip for God knows what. Alright, so honestly I can't remember what I was doing in the last clip again. I think it was Slayer. I think I was killing Abbey Demons, and I did finish up that task quite recently. I think I am now 3 tasks dry of any whip drops, which is kind of unfortunate. But now we are moving on to my next task, which is Anku. So, boring task, but it will be very quick, and we can move on and try again to get a Jad task. Alright, and before I do go and do my Slayer task, I just wanted to do an update on my plans for prayer. I have been keeping track of the price of Dragon Bones a little bit, and they are still going up, and they are at a ridiculous 3.6k right now, I believe. I was already unwilling to pay for them when they were 3k each, so I think it's just fucking awful that they keep going up. I was really hoping to pay below 3k each because I really can't afford them otherwise. So I may be looking into spending some time at lava dragons, because if you bury lava dragon bones on Lava Dragon Isle in the wilderness, you get the same amount of experience from burying the bones as you would if you were to use them on a gilded altar. So I may spend some time there camping in really low level gear with a trident and just get some nice free prayer experience there at some point. So I just want to do that little quick update on my plans for that. No idea when that's going to happen, but yeah. Don't really feel like paying for Dragon Bones. And I just realized that I left my song overlay thing on. So right here where my mouse is, that's for when I'm streaming, where the song goes. So sorry about that. Alright, so if you look here in my chat box, I finished my task of Abbey Demons again, 537 in a row. No whip, again, that makes it 4 tasks dry, but I got a new task, and my current task is now trolls, so I have to go kill trolls again. Yay. Alright, so I just finished my Bloodveld's task that I don't think you saw me get because it's not in the video, because it was on stream, and I just picked up a new task, and it's Cal Fights, and that's kind of stupid, but with a cannon I can go knock it out really quickly on the low level ones for some points, because fuck doing the Cal Fight Queen, and then I'll have yet another shot at a Jad task, which for some reason is proving to be very elusive. Yes, I finished my Cal Fight task, and I came back to Neve, and I finally got a fucking Jad task, look at that. Yeah, I can beat Jad. 1 to suck Jad. Alright, sweet. Now I can actually go get my friggin' fire cape back and have a reasonable chance at a pet. Alright, so apart from the fact that I kind of want to stream my my Jad killing, and I probably will, I also don't have time to do it right now. I'm expecting a call from work, so I really can't even start that now anyway. So I'll probably just save that for stream, and I will find something else to do in my next clip. Alright, so I woke up not too long ago, so hopefully my voice doesn't sound too terrible. But I'm here just cutting mages right now because I just want to get a couple things done today, and I'm just doing some stuff on my computer and AFKing. If you look here, I did get 81 Hunter on my stream last night, so there's a little bit of progress. Now my lowest stat is 81 instead of 80. Woohoo. I am planning on doing my Jad task and getting that fire cape back today on stream. And after that point, I will be able to resume doing Slayer normally, which I want to do. But yeah, there's just a couple of things I want to get done today, so right now I'm just AFKing mages and kind of preparing for those things. So yeah. Hello, okay, just a quick check-in here, because I think it's been, well, it hasn't been long since my last clip, but I've done a couple things in the interim because I was streaming. I'm just making some cannonballs right now because I had some iron and coal, and I just made some bars, and I figured I'd just make some of my own cannonballs to contribute to, you know, Slayer in general. And I just wanted to show you guys that I did get my fire cape back on stream last night. I was on a Jad task, no pet unfortunately, but I got my fire cape back, and I will be continuing with Slayer now. Alright, that's about it. I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, so I got a little update here. I had a really good stream yesterday, yesterday being Sunday, the 6th of December. And I haven't really been keeping up with video clips because of it. I streamed for I think a total of 6 hours yesterday because I was having such a good time on stream. And in that time I made a lot of progress. So right now we're looking at 242k to 95 Slayer. I think before yesterday I was at around 400k or something like that. I was really far away, and I made a lot of progress yesterday. So I've been doing a lot of Slayer, and that's pretty much it. But I've been streaming most of it, so there aren't a lot of clips to, you know, to show off the last 150k experience or so that I got. But I've done a couple of Kraken tasks. Obviously I'm on a Smoke Devil task now, and I'm doing the boss. I don't usually do the boss. I usually bring a cannon and kill the little ones, but I really want that chance at a pet, so I'm just doing this. I'm trying to think. You missed another Abbey Demons task, still no whip, so no real update there, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to report in that I have been working on Slayer still, and making really good progress in the interim. It's just there are no clips to show the gains I've been making, so sorry about you missing that, but really it was just the normal Slayer grind that I was streaming, and a couple Abbey Demons tasks, couple Kraken tasks, Fire Giants, you know, the usual stuff. And I guess I'll be back if I get any good drops from this. Alright, here's another check-in for my progress. I think the last clip you saw me finishing up a task of the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. I am currently sitting at 222k to the next Slayer level, so I got a little bit more progress, but not too much. And Ugh, hey Jace, dude, that dude's like rank 13 or some shit. I want that cape. But anyway, made a little bit more progress, still doing Slayer. Current task is elves, so I'm gonna go kill elves again. Had another good stream last night. My channel is actually growing a little bit, which is, well, it's abnormal for me, first of all, but it's awesome, keeps me motivated. And I just want to say that I am expecting a shipment. Actually, I was expecting it today. I'm expecting a capture card to come in, which will allow me to play Mario Maker and other games, mostly Mario Maker probably. It was supposed to come in today. The person who was carrying the product of the seller fucked up, and it's not coming until tomorrow, if I'm lucky, because it's still in California right now, and I'm all the way on the other side of the country. But I just want to say, if my progress slows down a little bit, or there's bigger gaps in between what you see than there have been already, I would like to apologize. And let me just explain real quick. Sorry about if you heard that buzz. I was just going to work email. Let me just explain real quick. If you are a little bit irritated by the fact that you're not really getting my all my progress, it's because I don't have a separate recording program other than OBS to use while I'm streaming, so I can't actually just like open up a recorder and record a clip specifically for video when I'm already streaming. So that's the reason for the gaps and why I keep saying, I'm going to do this on stream instead, or I was streaming and that's where all this progress came from, but you didn't see it. I apologize for that. There's nothing I can really do about it unless I want to buy another license to Camtasia, which I really don't want to do, because I have Camtasia for work, but you can't transfer it or share it between more than one computer, so I'm kind of stuck for the time being. That's why that happens. So I just wanted to explain that real quick. And I guess I'm going to go do my elves task now. Oh, and I actually remembered what I wanted to talk about. I was like, I wanted to talk about something specific in that last clip, and I totally forgot. But I just wanted to talk about, I said I was going to check in if I get any good drops. I didn't get any good drops, really, from the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. I did get 3 Onyx Bolt tip drops, so that's like 300k. That's pretty much the extent of it. I got this from a clue just a couple days ago, so that's in here. And I got the Trident drop when I was doing my first Kraken task the other day. So if I didn't explain it already, this is going to be my drop tab for Slayer all the way up through 99. Hopefully I'll just hang on to things unless I expect the price to crash or something, and then I'll sell them before then. But this is going to be my drop tab. It used to be my clue rewards tab. So I still have some clue rewards in here. I'm definitely keeping the Dragon Cannon top hat. The other stuff I'm not really attached to, but it's like God D'hide is useful sometimes, especially for God Wars stuff. So I held on to those, and I don't have an Armadyl page, or I don't have an Armadyl book, so I kept these two in case I get the other two. But yeah, for other purposes, this is also going to be my Slayer drop tab. So there's an actual drop I've gotten, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. Alright, hello. I expect this to be the last clip of this episode, so prepare yourself. This video is almost over, and I'm so sorry because I know that these are the best. Very entertaining. So I expect this to be the last clip because it's going to be a little bit of a long one. I just wanted to talk real quick about the stream I had the other day, just for those of you who were not there or maybe don't watch my streams at all, because I think it was awesome. I had a really good time, and I mentioned it in the other clip, but I didn't go into any detail, so I just wanted to talk about that, and I'm just going to kill some elves here on my task in the background. So I was just having a normal weekend. Saturday I streamed for a couple hours, and then Sunday I streamed for a couple hours, and I had a headache, so I was like, all right, I'm going to go get some coffee, and I'll, have a snack and take a little break, and then turn my stream back on. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts down the street, got a coffee, got some food, came back, ate it, and after a little while I just turned my stream back on. Going about my business as usual, normal day. Steve, my buddy Steve, or Battle Stove, was at work, and I told him, hey, come on over after work if you want. So I'm just chilling here playing RuneScape and waiting for Steve to show up. And if you watch my stream, you know that I average probably like 3 to 4 viewers at a time. And just out of nowhere, I started getting more viewers than normal. Just to begin with, I was getting up to like 8 or 9, and then I went up to like eventually like 14, which is just way more than I usually get, like almost 4 times as much. And I was like, well, this is pretty awesome. Got a couple new followers, and then I'm just hanging out, having a good time, talking to people, and Steve shows up, and it keeps going and keeps doing well. We kept getting more viewers, and it was a pretty good time. Steve and I were having a good time, just banter and whatnot. And after another hour or two, I don't even know how long it was, I'm still just doing Slayer and whatever in the background, hanging out with Steve, and Skidler shows up. Skidler RS, if you guys don't know him, you probably do. His name is Elliot, and he is a partner Twitch streamer who mainly streams RuneScape, who I'm not sure how he got his start or how he grew, because I actually didn't follow him before. Not because I didn't want to or had any reason to avoid him. It's just never a stream I ended up checking out randomly at any point. But he popped into my stream randomly, and I asked him, "How'd you find me?" And he's like, "Oh, just looking through the directory." And I guess it's easier to find me when I've got like 9 or 10 viewers, which is like a lot more than my usual. So he just comes by, he follows the stream, and I was like, "Oh, hey, it's the real Skidler." I checked his follower count and whatever, and he said that Steve and I were funny as fuck, and I was like, "Oh, that's really nice of you to say. It's a serious compliment. I mean, coming from somebody who's actually successful on Twitch, that's awesome." And then, like a minute after he follows, a couple other people show up, and I start getting like a bunch of follows because apparently he was having a good time watching my stream. So he tweeted out that these guys are really funny or whatever, because it was me and Steve. It wasn't just me. And so he tweeted it out, and some of his followers saw that he tweeted it out, and they came by and they all started talking to me. And then after like 5 more minutes, Mr. Mammal shows up because he was just working on his Spanish homework. It was a Sunday evening, and maybe he saw that I was live and realized he had never checked out my stream before, or maybe he saw Elliot's tweet as well. But he shows up, so I've got 2 people, right, who are partnered on Twitch, famous in the RuneScape community, both watching my stream at the same time. So basically, I'm freaking out a little bit. Steve and I are having a great time because it's actually going well, and Steve's, he's got a stream, but it's also, I'd say the same size bracket as mine, so it's like, it was crazy to have people of that caliber talking to us, and it was pretty awesome. So we're still having a good time, we're talking to them, and we're singing along to the songs in my iTunes, and I say, hey, I told myself that if I ever actually got a chance, like to stream while Jordan is watching, this is Mr. Mammal, I was going to sing him a SpongeBob song, because he loves SpongeBob and SpongeBob humor, and everybody in his chat gets it, and I just thought, that's what I'm going to do. And I mean, yes, I'm a massive nerd. Yes, it's kind of sad, but I had tried singing along to Greasy Spoon. If you don't know it, please go look it up. SpongeBob Greasy Spoon song. Just look it up on YouTube. And I had tried singing it before. And I've done impressions in the past. I'm decent at a couple impressions, and when I was trying to sing the song, I thought I'd give a shot at the Mr. Krabs part of the song, and I actually can pull it off relatively well. So I sang Mr. Mammal, the Greasy Spoon song, with both parts as SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs, and he thought it was hilarious. And one of my mods who loves SpongeBob, said it's the best stream ever. And I was considering going back and highlighting it, but then I watched it, listened to how it sounded, and decided, no, I'm probably just gonna let that get buried and then deleted, because it makes me cringe a lot. So I just wanted to explain what was going on with me, why I was having such a good time, and why I missed so many opportunities to record clips for the progress video, because I was just streaming for I think I streamed for a total of 6 hours on Sunday, which is probably about 3 times as long as I usually stream for at a time, or in a day. So I just wanted to tell that story. It was a really good time. And the next day, which was yesterday at this point, I had another really good stream, actually, where I got up to like 9 or 10 viewers and held it, and I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this because I was like super excited. Had a really good time on stream. Talked to some famous people who were giving me compliments and saying I was doing a good job here on Twitch. And when I say here, I'm on YouTube now. Hi, I'm on YouTube. But you know what I mean. So I don't know. I just thought it was pretty cool, and I was actually so kind of like torqued up about it after the stream on Sunday night that I had a hard time falling asleep until like 1 in the morning. Which was bad because I had to work. I'd be at work early on Monday morning. But, anyway, that was my story. That was, like, one of the best streams I've ever had by far. And, anyway, all right. I'm done with the ramble. This clip's been really long. It's like 6.5 minutes. So, thank you very much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed this progress video. This was part x+4, I think. It's so sad. Like, the number... I can count to 4 pretty well, but it's like... As soon as it comes time to say this has been part whatever, and no matter what game I'm playing, I fucking forget instantly, every time. I don't know what part it is anymore. But yes, I do know this. This is part 4. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in part x+5. Goodbye.